Okay, hi guys, one more video for today. We're going to do this one called Verbana. And you're supposed to start it on a Rangoli grid, which is a circular dotted grid. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. This particular grid is hard for me to draw, and it's not my thing. But if it's your thing, go for it. If you can see it, lighting. Okay, if you can see it, the dots, here's one in the middle here, and they come this way, that way, that way, that way. There's one in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3 more. So there's four dots that way. And then there's 2 lines here and here. So it's divided into 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. A 12 section pie if you want to draw it that way. I'm just not going to do it. But anyways, on the diagonal, we're going to put these loops, right? And then from those loops, we're going to do a little loop-de-loop, filling in right here. So it's from here to here, here to here, and then in between. And then we're supposed to do this, kind of a U shape that creates this sort of leaf shape. And then inside that shape, we're going to make a V. And then another little V to make this sort of flower shape. So it's got, you're ending up like that. That's the main pattern. And then the sample, of course, they've embellished considerably and have added some petals along this loop and, you know, made this more looking like a square, because here's those loop-de-loops. I think I'm going to keep it maybe more simple like this, but what we have to do is incorporate a bird. And as soon as I saw this like a hummingbird aiming for a flower. So I think I want to make this into the bird. I'm not sure I want this part. Or if I do, I might want it wider, so I have more room for this. So I'm not exactly 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. But we're going to start with that as inspiration and work our way outward from that. Turn on my light. And what is that? Did you see? Oh, that's my phone. Okay. Still not used to this current kind of setup the way I've got it, but you know, I'll get used to it eventually. I'm going to go ahead and mark the center of my page with my pencil, because I'm not sure if this is a square or if it's slightly rectangle. I think it's a slight rectangle. Put the 0 right there in the middle. That's 4. That's 2 and a quarter, 2 and an eighth. Let's see. Yeah, it's slightly rectangle. It's a little bit longer this way than it is that way. But that's all right. I have this handy dandy tool. I can put that right in the middle. And then I can just use those marks to divide my page. I'm just going to do the the corners and then the sides, because I don't think we need the middle parts. And then I think I want my flowering bit actually in the corners. So I'm going to do my loop-de-loops going this way. So I think what I want to do is I want to make myself a border so I know where to stop my loop-de-loops. Just going to go all the way around the same amount on all the sides. What's that size, right? Yeah. Like that. And then I'll have a similar height for my loop-de-loops. And then my loops, I think I do want to kind of be make some sort of sense out of this. Something like that. Something doesn't look right. Why? That one was off a little. Okay. Close enough. So I'm going to put my loop-de-loops here. Like this. And am I constructing in pencil again? Yep, I sure as heck am. Does it matter? Nope. No, it does not. Okay. Okay, let's start with that. Some people will say, you know, that's not how Zentangle is done. And you are absolutely 100% correct, because I'm not doing Zentangle. I'm drawing patterns, but I'm not doing Zentangle. Those are two different things. Zentangle is a method of drawing. There's a construct, a certain tools, certain size, certain rules and regulations of how to draw patterns in Zentangle. And I'm not doing Zentangle. I am doing pattern drawing, and that is totally different. And I'm doing CPT, which is creative pattern tangling, and I'm doing kind of my own thing. I go to about here, so So are there some common words within the two communities? Yes, there are. But they're not the same thing. So don't get them confused and don't get angry at me if I'm not doing Zentangle, because I'm not. Okay. And then here is where we want to put that flower shape. Now I want to construct this flower shape slightly different than what they've done here. This one, they've done about here, about halfway, and a U shape. And I think I want to go well, that's all right. The U shape is okay. But I think I want to be closer to the swoop. Make it wider. More like that. One slide's slightly different shape than the other because it's not a complete square, and that's okay too. I like that they're kind of connected like that. I think I may go all the way over so that you see that kind of connection with that shape. That's not how it's drawn, but I'm taking creative liberties with the pattern. See how that's made that shape? I like that a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll do our V shape. A really pointy V. And most of the time you'll know that I don't usually plan this much. I don't usually do this much in pencil. But when you're doing something where you want to incorporate a specific thing, like adding a bird to your drawing, it's okay to go ahead and plan out in pencil your shapes. And it needs to be wider because I want them to kind of match. Okay, I like that. So now I'm going to move on to my pen. And I'm not sure I'm going to do that particular arch there first. I am going to do this first. I'm going to go ahead and do this shape. All the way around. And then I'm going to go ahead and make this into a kind of a leafy shape. On the pattern, it shows you doing it on the inside here, but I don't want to go any further out than this line, so I'm going to do it from the outside. Like that. Okay. And then I want my bird. So I'm going to construct a bird, and I think I want eyes on my bird. Funny little googly eyes. Okay. Can you guys see those? Let me zoom in a little bit. My little bird eyes. That one's kind of sad looking little bird. Kind of like a hummingbird coming into the flower. And then I think I want feathering going this way. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to want from here coming out like that. So I'm still using the inspiration of that shape. But I'm also changing it up. See my little birds? I see little birds. I think they may need tails though. That. And then I think I need some sort of tail. So maybe coming up into the corner. Like that. I think so. Okay. Like that. Ah, that's better. That's more bird-like. Like so. And then I'm going to erase all of my construction marks and then decide what I want to do in the middle. Or if I want to do anything in the middle. If I'm just done. I don't know yet. I'm often asked what kind of eraser I use. I use a kneaded eraser. I prefer them. They don't leave marks, the dust, eraser dust all over. And you can mold them into whatever shape you want. And if you just have a little spot you need to just take a little bit off, you can just do that. Or you can run it across the whole thing. Whichever. I really like it. Okay, so do I want to do anything in the middle? I don't think I do. Let me zoom out a little bit so I can see that from a distance. Maybe I do. Maybe I want to put. I think I want to put. Just go all the way across. Deciding whether I want to leave these every other one or do all of them. But I'm going to start with every other one. And are they the same width? No, they are not, and that's okay. I think I'm going to stick with that, just like that. I feel like I want some dark in here though. I think I'm going to color in this section black. Not enough contrast. It's getting warm today. I think I'm going to have to be done drawing for the day. At this point I'm just having fun and coloring and embellishing and just deciding what I want to do, what I don't want to do. I do still think I want and you'll see just by using a bigger, fatter pen, I'm making some bolder lines in here. Gives it more contrast. I like to have a little extra contrast in my work when possible. It's not always possible. Sometimes you want a nice, really delicate piece, but sometimes you want some contrast to just give it a little something. And you can do that by just using a bigger pen. Okay, I like that. Now, I want to shade. How long have I been going? Okay, 28 minutes, we're good. One bird has more feathers than the others. I put an extra round of fluff on that one. It's getting hot and it's humid. It's all overcast. The clouds are coming in and they're actually kind of dark. Wondering if we're going to get a little thunderstorm this afternoon, which we don't usually get. It's not our normal. I know some parts of the Southwest it's very normal to have an afternoon thunderstorm, but that's not our normal pattern. So it looks like that. Looks like when we're camping in Utah or Arizona, that afternoon thunderstorm. So I'm probably gonna have to close the windows in my studio so I don't get rain in here, just in case it decides to let loose. But it's getting really warm too. Warm and humid. Ugh. I am definitely a desert dweller. Humidity and I do not get along. There are many places in the world I would not fare well, just because of the humidity. All right, let's do a little white pencil. I know this is supposed to be wings, but it kind of looks like a mop of hair too. In either case, it's a fun shape. I like it. I think I'm going to have to get out my other pencils and make a colorful statement in here. That's what it's feeling. It's feeling like it wants a colorful statement. Someone's having some construction done this. I can hear some sort of construction happening. Let's see, what happened to my colored pencils? Colored pencils are over here. I think I want an orange beak in my little birds. And I think I want some white gel pen for the eyes to really make them pop. That's brighter than the white of the white pencil. I may have to come back around those eyes with black again. I'm a little outside my lines. We'll let them dry. Especially that one. They're not too bad. Okay, let's do a green here. That didn't come out very good. It's not showing up really well on this blue paper. At least not as much as I had anticipated. Maybe we'll add a little line, little chartreuse. Do that. Reminds me of that old camp song of the chartreuse buzzards sitting on a dead tree. I don't know if you guys know that one. It's kind of like the countdown, one of those countdown songs, you know, like 10 little monkeys jumping on a bed, or the beer song, you know, bottles of beer on the wall song. Something like that. It's in that same kind of genre of counting down. Not too sure what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Hopefully it looks good at the end, because I don't know what I'm just doing. Anyway, we had one, our scout camp always had one. I don't remember how many it started out at. I don't know. 5. I think it started out at 5. It went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 chartreuse buzzards. 5 chartreuse buzzards. 5 chartreuse buzzards sitting on a dead tree. And then one flew away, and then there were 4 chartreuse buzzards. 4 chartreuse buzzards. 4 chartreuse buzzards sitting on a dead tree. And so forth and so on until you have no chartreuse buzzards sitting on a dead tree. Wasn't that exciting? Some highlights in there. Need some highlights in there. Not necessarily in all of them, but in some of them. This pencil needs a pencil sharpener. That's what this pencil needs. I don't know where my pencil sharpener went. I cleaned up when I had to move my desk. Some things have disappeared. I have to go hunting. I used to have everything at my fingertips. That's why I wanted this great big ginormous desk. It's huge. It's, I don't know, 6 foot long and 3 feet deep or something. I mean, it's this gigantic desk, and I love it because I can spread all my stuff out all over it. It's all at my fingertips. But since I picked up things and put things away, nothing's at my fingertips anymore. Okay, that's all right. And then I want a, like, I don't know what color I want. Bluey green, bluey purple. You don't really see that. That's what I was afraid of if I went with the blues, but I wanted a color in there. Nah, you don't really see that. Okay, let's go with the purple. Change it over to purple. And then we're going to add just a smidge of white in there, just to keep it lively and fresh. And we don't want it too dark. That's nice. I think I'm done. Close enough. Good enough for today. We need to put the name of this thing was called Verbana. Oh, and we need to fix around the eyes, where I got a little carried away with my white pen. I think that's it. Okay. And it doesn't really matter where I sign because it's the same all the way around. Verbana with bird. Okay, I think I was fairly true to the pattern. You definitely see the pattern in there, I think. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm happy with how that came out. All right, you guys have a really great day. Go out and do something nice for someone this weekend. Just, you know, make the world a better place. It sure as heck needs it. If we are all, every single one of us, if we are kinder and gentler to each other, the world will be a better place. It just will. So, you know, I cannot do anything about national issues. But what I can do is I can one-on-one, person to person, face to face, be nice and kind. That's what I can do. And if each of us does that, then we can change this world. We really can. And that's my hope and my prayer for each and every one of us, is that we change the world one smile, one kindness, one act of love at a time. That's all we can do as people. That's all we can do. And as a group, as we continue to love one another, you know, the world will change. It will. But we have to do that consistently. We can't do it just a little here and a little there. We have to do it day to day. And so I'm asking you to do that. I'm working my best at it. I'm not always perfect, but the more I do it, the easier it becomes, and the better I am at it. So, you know, just continue, and we will make this world better. You guys have a blessed weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.